Okay, good day, guys. Listen, I'm just gonna get right into it the way I've been doing it as of late, okay? Because yeah, and that's how I'm gonna do it. I think it'll work out better, and the reason why is because this is what I cut the decks on. Look, this is the Fool and the Seven of Swords. That's a hint at something being withheld, hidden, some kind of deception, and some kind of new opportunity, you know. So, I mean, for an example, which could very well play into the narrative here, there could be like a rookie of any profession. I don't know, but I have on my mind like a police officer or something like that. And, the fact that you're new is going to be the way in which your more seasoned coworkers would line you up or, get you involved in something that's not safe. Okay. I don't necessarily, I mean, in and of itself, yeah, it can actually be humiliating, but I think that more than humiliation, you got to be safe. Okay. Also, my latest and my newest anthem that I'm gonna stick to for a good while now is that free will is has more than the moving parts in it that we're associated with that we associate with it. And one of the main points or one of the main things that occur that go hand in hand with your free will is consequence. Okay. Even if you didn't mean any harm, or if you did mean well, or if you did something good, I mean, you get what you give. All right. You get what you give. And then sometimes, there are, yes, times that people get crafty and you might, be affected by something that just don't deserve. But if we learn more about everything, then we reduce the chances of that happening. I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. You could be a Queen of Wands energy, you could be attractive, and there could be some kind of a karmic shift, occurring. Well, not there could be, we already know that there is. Okay. So there could be like a promotion or something like that. Ascension, promotion. Okay. Information is power. It's an upgrade. It's information is an ascension. Knowledge, it increases your vibrational frequency. It really does. I got the King of Wands. Just fell out here on the floor unbeknownst to us. Space spot one. Okay, so this is unbeknownst to us. Has not manifested yet. Well, no, it hasn't been revealed yet in accordance with this here way of which in which I'm reading. Okay. I will try and stay at a steady pace and focus, but if I have to pause to look something up or to take a moment to think, then I'll do that as well. Nine of Cups and now we've got the Five of Swords. Let me think a moment. Um, Five of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. There could be someone framing a person, and there could be this here Nine of Cups energy. Um, you know what the Nine of Cups means? I'm gonna tell you what it means because it just now hit me, dawned on me. It's like someone has really done their due diligence in preparing, and they've done everything that they needed to do to have an outcome. So I definitely do get this energy of someone setting someone up or framing someone or something like that, and you multiply that, or you add that to that. There's Seven of Swords that came out earlier. Queen of Swords is here, honey. You could be a Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There could be some sort of a separation or some kind of a divorce or something like that going on due to due to a child. Like someone, there could be a child. Like someone could have been cheating or something like that, unfaithful, and then there's a child that was born um, as a result, which leads me to the original reason that I was led to start doing this here. I took some notes, so yeah, I will actually take a beat and pause. Actually, let me do that now. So we got these two are out here so far, first of all. So what's not been revealed is something that has to do with the King of Wands energy, Sagittarius, Leo in particular. Um, Aries energy is indicated, you know, somewhat of a chauvinist and everything. Like I'm not really that. I can't say that I'm so fond of the energy of the King of Wands. I won't lie. So. I just, I don't know, I just don't, I could do, I mean, I'm cool with that. I mean, but that's just me. So, like I said, this is free will. You can actually look at these here, scenarios that we're going to dive into as, I don't know, you can look at them as a cousin to like, parables given the social media, aspect of this here. And let me get my notes out real quick. I think I cleaned out my, storage enough to hold a decent amount of content. All right, now we're let's see, we are in I think the first or second day of a full moon, right? It's waning. It's Virgo moon. All right. And okay, yeah, so we've got a Virgo moon. It's waning, shrinking rather. Okay. And the organs or the parts of the body, that are affected by this here moon would be the pancreas, small intestine, and the digestive tract. I mean, good. Luckily for today, if you were to have some procedures done to these specific parts of your body, it would be it's favorable, right? But like it would not have been yesterday. I'm not 100% certain on the moving parts of that fact. However, some of you may or may not have insight, regarding it. So please share it in the comment section if you would like to. I mean, it's good to know, I mean, I'm all about the knowledge part, right? Um, but yeah, back to this here family situation. We have to be mindful of who we procreate with, okay? Because we have to live with circumstances that result. I mean, you can literally plan your your mate or your partner that you're going to have a child with, and you could have it picked out perfectly. And sometimes they're not likely though, but there could still be some room and space for error. But the more you prepare for stuff, the kind of less likely you are going to um you're less likely to have like some kind of adverse outcome. Okay. My mom used to always say to us that if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Okay. Now that said, let me just give me a moment, please, because guys, I'm not going to be able to really start doing the editing on these just yet because I gotta go to bed. Like I got, life has to go on and I just have to, but I want to get the message out. I just feel like it's my duty to do it. All right. Yeah, so I don't see this much, I don't see a lot of people or a lot of content, covering trust me. I have looked. And in particular, there's not so much content to cover the issue with or the occurrence of you know, sometimes you've got relatives, grandparents, or parents that like kind of manipulatively like turn your children against the other parent. And right off the top, one of the most that the reason why that is so heinous is because it's like you don't love the child if you do that. And it's done by the most religious freaking people that you know like that great granny. Yeah, she'll turn your ass right on against your dad or your mom and stuff like that. Turn around and die and leave, and now you stuck here looking goofy not talking to somebody you need that's going to breathe life into you. You know what I'm saying? Like they've really taken a, and all they care about is like how things are going to affect them. They don't care. And they sit there and they groom these innocent souls, you know? I don't know. Yeah, it's something like that. I don't hey, some I wish that someone would bring some of that kind of stuff to the forefront. I know that it could fall under that whole narcissistic, COVID narcissistic, all of that. It's demonic to me. I see right through it. Like us, you know. But here we are now with the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. Slow money is show money is what I just heard. But I feel that that situation is actually in the process of being addressed via a shift that we are having. And so this here is some things are being sown, seeds are being sown or something like that to actually address that situation. The good thing about this here, I was going to say, unfortunately, at first, I wrote that down an initial, you know, at first, but I changed my flow because I have to, because I know better. When you know better, you do it the right, you do it better, right? So fortunately for us, a lot of the times when these things happen, these children, they're grown. They've grown into adults, okay? And technically, the age of accountability, hold on. Yeah, that there's an age of accountability, you know, for us humans. It's like 12 years old, 13 years old or something like that. It's that age where like you know right from wrong. You know, I mean, you're still going to make mistakes, obviously, because a lot of us are still making a lot of mistakes, and we're well, way over that age limit. But you have to do what's best for you, and I would love to find um, some kind of support or provide some kind of support and insight to help all of us navigate through that situation because that's a serious thing. I mean, it can really put a I just saw the Sun card. All right, yeah, we got the Six of Pentacles energy, and we got the Seven of Cups illusions. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, you know, payback. Something is owed to you, and it could be monetary, physically, like you know, tangible. It also could be that you need to yeah, repair some sort of something, some information. Like I said, information is like it's an upgrade. It has an effect on your physical body. Just becoming informed, made aware. I am actually, I think I'm talking fast enough to look at this ad. I tried to save it on my phone, but you know, I don't even know how to work my phone sometimes. Empress energy is here. This is the main thing that's cupped. It's like crowning this here situation. Hmm. Allow me to ponder a moment, please. There's definitely something going on with generations and lineages and um I most certainly see infidelity and some kind of misleading or something like that, like something some sort of misdirecting. And you know, I mean, we all do make mistakes, and I know I've made my fair share, okay, but not but because I don't give I don't want to say I get a pass. However, I don't get held accountable, even if you wish you could hold me, you know, accountable to something that I've changed from. Okay. So that's why we should always be renewing our minds daily, like on a daily basis. All right, like literally being and forgiveness. I forgive mainly because I just don't want to be held back anymore. I feel like it was so late in my existence, my lifetime, that I learned the things that I know now. You know, a lot of time was spent, and I feel almost like it was wasted on doing things the wrong way. Now I gotta hurry up and you know do more things right quicker. Okay, I know you understand what I'm saying. It's just better to forgive because you're going to end up doing it anyway. All right, but I'm talking about you might say, "Oh, I will never." Yes, you will, because that's what we're made here to do. I'm sitting here looking at the King of Pentacles and a Three of Pentacles. Okay, that's given networking. That's given financial assistance, stability. access, backing for networking. Um, you know, every a group effort, of sorts. Okay, what has happened before? So in the most recent, hold on, I got two. In the most recent past energy, we had the hanged man energy, right? So something was held up, slowed down, delayed, imprisoned for everyone to see. But it's being combined with the nine of wands energy, and that's giving like a whole lot of angst. And but at the same time, you know what happened though? I feel like that was the thing happened, right? There could have been a situation where something was like literally held up for a very, very, very long time, and then for it to come out with the nine of wands is like you may have decided to utilize your time, your delayed time wisely. You could have decided to get healthier, to take care of what you could take care of, which is a wise thing to do. So I feel like I feel like you have took the time out to prepare for the day when the promises that God has made to you are going to come true. That's what I feel like. So yeah, okay, yeah, and that's a very prudent way to go about this thing, because you can't do anything, and if you don't change your focus to something productive, or something pragmatic even, your heartbreak will be consumed. It'll consume you. It can. The only way the only way that I know of personally, okay, I'm speaking from experience, okay, so I'm always looking to learn and find out new things, okay? But from what I understand and then what I've experienced, when I change my mind away from whatever it is that I can't, when my heart gets broke too much, and it's like affecting my ability to like breathe, okay? I just think about something else. I'm pretty decent at it, okay? And it does have a consequence. People think you're unbothered all the time. And but yeah, you are unbothered intentionally. It just gets easier to be like that. It becomes first thing to do. You go ahead, you forgive it, you acknowledge it. I mean, and you just got to keep it stepping, because you can't hang around and like let me keep shuffling. It wouldn't be wise to, hang around and wait on, or limit your ability to like to thrive and shine, if you will, because you want to wait around for um these people to come to their senses, like the prodigal son. The father did wait up, and I don't know what else was in. I didn't read that verbatim, yet. I will look into it though. Um, but the prodigal son did come back. And that's why I think it's wise to go ahead and go for everything you can do, and build yourself up in some kind of way. Become, like literally throw yourself into some sort of creative venture, okay? Take it one step at a time, or one day at a time. Meditate, daydream, you know what I mean? Get yourself feeling better. This Empress energy speaks a lot about of abundance. It's associated with Taurus and Libra, Venusian energy, very attractive. And like I said, very abundant, smart, hardworking, and dedicated about it. It's not an energy that was born with a silver spoon, but it is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and you only can respect and do as this energy is instructing you to be doing. It's not a thing about, it's about what you've done. You've paid the cost to be where you are, respectfully and humbly. Not humble, humble. It don't even matter, because anything up, beneath it, it has to just adhere, and it shall. I've got to, as I say that, I got the chariot at the bottom there. Yeah, perseverance and everything like that. You got to get to know yourself. Get to know yourself. Something that we're going to, or you're going to be acquiring or looking to obtain in the very near future. There is something, but look at that. Look at Seven of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, combined with the mother effing Page of Cups. What? Somebody is it's got a trap waiting for you. Whoever you are, who is like kind, gentle, seemingly naive. I just heard something about wow. So I don't like, look. So say there could be a person that has like a mental health issue where they wear like helmets and they go to like, I don't know, somewhere on a van, you know, involved here. And thank you, got that off. Okay. And yeah, there's I'm gonna get some clarifications, certainly. Okay, but at this point right now we've got somebody was hiding. Like there's somebody like wearing a mask, pretending like you're not my mom. Like, like that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Or, like someone is literally withholding some information or some situation that could that's necessary that will help you defend yourself. And I really feel like it's these freaking the people, the elders, our leaders, and it's that Page of Cups gives me energy even of, okay, aside from what I said at first, it's given that energy of a child, an innocent person, an innocent energy. Okay, this is what's coming. This is something to be obtained in the future. And like I said, we're going to definitely need some clarification because that's not, I can't just leave that there like that. But moving along, we've got the Four of Pentacles energy. Again, withholding. This is coming in now. So whatever it is that you're involved in, especially when it comes to finances, there's so much more. Okay, like I mean, like a lot more. Um, there's like it's the surface. This you've only touched the surface of whatever is going on, and I feel like something is being completely and utterly withheld. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus involved. You could be that or the other way around, and also and the innocent individual, our youth or the child or I mean, as it can go however it does. Even the elder, the parent, or the older person could still come in, under this here innocent energy. You know, green. You know what I'm saying? That could be, an issue. That could be the situation. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is indicated. All right. Let's see. Something is being withheld, and it's like it could, and you know what? With that, you see that guy sitting off in the background right there. He looked like Martin Luther King a little bit, but when he had a dream, but it's being withheld. It's like being withheld. I can't. I'm looking for a different, better adjective to express what I'm trying to say, but yeah, something. It's like being withheld, like he's in a lab or something like that, and I don't know. That's what I get. We're gonna keep moving because it's so freaking hot in here, y'all. All right. Let me see here. All right. So, oh, look at that. We've got the Two of Cups energy. This is giving that sacrificial, consequential energy. So there's a, this is the Two of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, soulmate. This is giving. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. So somebody has told an untruth thing, something that wasn't true, right? Or led you to believe that led someone to believe a lie or to perform some kind of practice or to behave some kind of a way that is negatively going to be affecting this individual's ability to have their soul tribe or to know their who their people are. So there could be someone who is literally and actually going to be lonely, lonely, alone, stranded, helpless. I know we don't have the Five of Pentacles, but outcasted and stuff like that, or living a way that they are not supposed to be living, all because someone, an elder, was lying. I don't know, to get a check. I mean, I know it happens for so many different reasons, okay? I don't really prefer to focus only on the the problems and stuff like that, but they do need to be addressed, or they do need to be acknowledged. It has to be, because that's the only way that they can be, repaired. And we got so much information at our fingertips just by punching some stuff up in Google, and with discernment and due diligence, and the understanding that ain't nothing free. Even though it says free will. Yeah, find out if you come across a read of mine, or anyone else's for that matter, that that piques your interest, get your ears moving and perking around, but we don't get to the actual antidote, you know, the remedy to whatever situation unfolds here. Do some more research. I promise you, by way by just by the way that the universe work, law of attraction and all that there, you'll go right into where you're supposed to go, find out information about whatever it is that just sparked that just piqued your interest here. Okay. But in all things get understanding is what it says. I've got the Queen of Pentacles here, and I have the Ace of Cups here. This is about your birth reign, okay? And this is a matriarch, cool, a matriarchal, or like a this is like a grandmother energy, okay? That's like one of the main ways of defining what this energy feels like. It could be anyone, but it could most definitely be a person who is keeping you from fulfilling your birthright, like literally living in your life the way that you're supposed to slide into it and fit into it, because they want to get some cash, or hit the lottery or something goofy, like you know and there's this energy of like holding some kind of resentment to, either like there could be a parent resenting a child, or a child resenting a parent, or something like that, like a lot of resentment energy all around one's lie. Okay, and alienation. So when you're alienated, and then you don't have any means of verifying or confirming or finding out, like, oh, did my dad really just leave me? Was that my dad? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those kind of concerns do you know come up, and that's really bad and mean, and just it's just it's sadistic to have a child that don't want to that thinks their dad hates them or something like that, and that's not even it. Like, you should have your children are supposed to be able to know everything, about their lineage and who they can turn to. What if something happens to the person that's withholding? They don't care. They just don't care about that part. That's why I don't like it. That's why I don't like it. Okay. I haven't even processed honestly, like, how to deal with, except for you have to let God do what God does. I have this here what do we have here? Supportive, I just like a supporting actresses or something like that. We have the Six of Pentacles combined with the Ace of Pentacles. That's, a Seven of Pentacles come up if you look at it that way, but that's just, I don't know why I just said that, but all right, so this is here influential energy. And you see with the Ace of Pentacles, you see like the baby. This is, I'm telling you, this is all about generational stuff. I'm telling you. I mean, it's for real. Look at it's three different. To me, the first thing that I get from this here depiction are three generations. I do. And then same thing with this one, but it's all pentacles. We could be definitely talking about, y'all, some literal land, money, cash, um, land, inheritances and stuff like that. We've already had the didn't we had an Ace of Cups out? No, yeah, we had it came up. I remember seeing it. And this is just more or less getting into it some more, okay? Um, let me put that there. So, y'all, this is so goofy sometimes. There could be someone that's going to be traveling towards you, coming to you to offer you something, but please realize that the cards that came out prior to this is this, that Four of Pentacles and that Seven of Swords out here. So somebody that's going to come to you to offer you something, don't sign a paper and don't be so quick to accept. And if you're in a situation where it's like an emergency, because I think that this I have a I get that I feel like someone's going to come to offer you something, and it's going to be a whole lot less than what you are actually deserving of, or what you're actually owed and entitled to. But because of your state of, with this here Nine of Wands, because of the fact that you might be frantic, like running around like with your head chopped off, and cortisol levels could be like through the roof, and stress could be there, and it's like a 911 even could be the case. That's when somebody might try to come around and offer you the bare minimum, have you sign some shit, and like there that goes. I mean, but even in those cases, I swear and I promise you, please fear not. If that has already been a situation or that has already occurred, take that to God, okay? Because I got the Seven of Pentacles and I got the Seven of Wands talking about your ancestors is going to come true. They're going to come through. They're going to come through for you, period, point blank. I don't know what you do, how you do what you do when it comes to venerating or uplifting your ancestors, but they're coming. Look, it says it. That's what they say. All that time, look at all, it's like there has been like a very long time spent stuck somewhere on some other shit. And it's like I did all of this for nothing. Like, nah. So, I mean, and the whole thing is you're going to need to have a little bit of faith. I feel like Beyonce says world stop. I literally feel God, stopping for you. So know that even though it's been years upon years upon years and you've grown tired, weary, maybe still faithful, and you know, dedicated to whatever the situation is to get things right. You've got the support and the backing now. The reason why it had took, things took so long or had gotten to be so drawn out was because God is a good God. However you refer to God. If you refer to God as Allah, Jehovah, I mean, I'm not here to judge that part, because we need to bring it together anyway. But God wants us to get it together. And that's all I know. I know that for sure. He wants us to get it together. We've got angels at our disposal, and then the closer we get into alignment with our nature, the closer we get to, okay. And I remember, I said closer because we're living in this on this world because we're not completed yet. So we all have um karma to overcome. If you're still a breathing, you've got karma. So you're not so much better than anyone. Serious. Like you're not, I can't, you know what I'm saying. And if you don't, go Google it. Okay, Google is there for a reason. I like it. I like it. Um, let's see. Oops. And sugar. And so now what we have for hopes and fears are the here King of Swords energy, Aquarius, you could be a Libra, you could be a Gemini, a cutting the sword cuts. Whoever you are, you have the energy. There's this thing about clear and concise. Regardless of what side of this here, the moral compass, you find yourself to be resonating with. I got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. There could be something going on, and I'm right back on that Seven of Wands. Your ancestors, listen, y'all, watch this now. Look at that. Look, listen. You see this? Do you see what I see? It's the Ten of Cups. And that's the Ten of Cups combined with the Seven of Wands energy. That's really given something that inheritance, and it's covering way more than just material wealth. It's giving emotional, spiritual, yours, home, satisfaction at last, finally. Okay, you guys could be, seeing more, hearing more, meditating more, with all the cups that we do see in the water. I mean, water and staying hydrated is definitely going to be a plus. whenever you can't, and I like, this is what I love. When you find you can't, for whatever reason, do those things, set your mind and your heart to it. Get your vibrational frequency right on back up, okay, to a way to where you're not slipping and slipping and slipping away, okay? Because my whole point is, if I'm going to leave this planet, I'm going to die while I'm rising. I'm gonna die of rising. I feel, the higher you ascend before you transition, you'll have more authority in your next realm of existence, okay? It just makes sense to me. I couldn't see it any other way than that. So even if I didn't read a book or if I didn't know, that's how it just makes sense. Anyway, let me shuffle to get that spot, that last one. Okay, look at that. Okay. And so what we do have, we're going to definitely need some clarification. And you can be an, what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say earth sign, because, the Seven of Cups is a combination of water with Venus. It's actually Scorpio and Venus combination. Okay, this got a lot of, there's a lot of fuckery, for number one, but there's a lot of emotional investment here, a lot of emotional heartbreak and confusion and all of that. And somebody, whoever you is, like, you about your business and you aren't dedicated to getting to the bottom of it. I feel like there has been a lot that has been forsaken or lost. Okay, I'll try to get more specific and direct with my words, because I know that rubs people ill way sometimes. But I don't like to say bad words. I don't like to say discouraging things unless I got to. You know what I mean? So yeah, but this here is a whole lot of fucked offness and whatnot going on, where, enough is the fucking enough. Okay. Seriously. Like in this depiction here, this poor thing looks confused as F. Okay. All those cups, okay? And it's a lot of there's sexual energy highly indicated. There's life and death energy highly indicated with that scorpionic energy. There's depth, like there's a lot of depth. There's deep, deep, deep emotions associated with this, and somebody fucking off and playing around. That's what you need to get to the bottom of. You need to get to the bottom of, and that's what I feel like is being addressed at this point in time. Okay. So, instead of being fearful and angry, just get to doing the footwork to finding out, because you might not be able to get your revenge or your lick back or whatever. I mean, once you change your focus, you don't even want it. Like, it's not even, that's not what I was, I don't even at this point, with what I know now, sometimes you just have to let go and let people even think what they think about you. Some people have a misconstrued opinion of you, okay? Because someone has literally lied to them for their own good. Like, they're not okay. Let's say let's say a parable. Say you've got, like, you don't know your mommy was doing it to the mailman and them. And so she going around, she have a baby with the mailman's kids, and then she goes and she takes and gives you the mailman's last name and stuff. And so now you go over, and then you are then you go and you have your children and your wife, or your the person that you having your kids with, you tell them about the mailman. Not you, like, I don't know what my real last name is. So the mother goes and gives the kids her last name, which people resent that. But, like, what you want me to name you after? That dude, that guy, that guy, who he? What's that gonna do for us? At least I need you want your kids to know what the fuck. And that's not your daddy. That mailman is not. That's not right. And so, but this is what these elders do. These fucking it happens within the baby boomer sector. Them people that's born in, like, the 30s, and and it just trickles down, and then we're stuck holding the bag, and it's not easy. It's not easy, but if we don't get a hold, or take some kind of definitive approach to narrowing this down, then a broken heart is terrible. These kind of things will break your heart. You don't know where your tribe is. You don't know how come somebody don't love you. There's a lot of unanswered energies, and we were not created to be in confusion. Confusion is not a part of our natural state of being. Okay, and so things are coming up to be held, to be accounted for. And it's really, I mean, a lot of people are so afraid. These people are holding on for dear life to their lives, but they're not going to make it. If you hold on too tight, you're going to pass away. That's just, I didn't make the rules. I'm just being honest. Don't watch this if you're scared of that word, because it happens. We're all going to do it. Yep. So the death spells, we're going to die anyway. I don't even know why people do them. We're going to die. All of us. There's no point in trying to make it happen faster. Okay. Really. It doesn't do anyone any good. Not the person that's performing it. It might do the person that actually that succumbs to it, because now you ain't got to worry about this shit. Because this shit right here is for real, right here. Let me see. Yeah, I got them out here. So now let's see. Yeah. And with as much discretion as you can possibly muster up, y'all, you got to bring your stories or your situations to the forefront. Like, you don't have to show your face. That's why I didn't want to show my anything, but and now I'm hot as F. But and if I open a window, then there's going to be noise. And if I turn the heat off, then I'm going to be wearing a jacket. I turn the heat on a little bit. Up, now we're in hell. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah. So this is why I don't even waste time on the bullshit with the whole editing, because I'm just trying to get the information out, and I just want this to be started. Like, someone has to start it. Or and if I don't, someone else will. Because no, I'm not necessarily, literally identically replaceable. However, if I don't, someone will. So all of that, we gotta stop worrying about people like copying off of us too, because that's just not gonna stop. Because some of it is innocent, seriously, especially in this genre of content creation. What cards am I gonna use for come? You guys, I know I have to get some more cards out, but I don't be feeling like taking them out because I gotta put them all back. Let me see what I've got here. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna keep it simple for now. I think we'll use these for now because they're out. I don't know when I'm gonna be reposting, but I just wanted to get something done because I was sitting here doing research forever, and I don't like it when I do that and then I don't put anything out. Where are we at with time? I know I gotta start making them shorter, but for right now, we'll just keep it like at the hour mark. All right, so here we are cutting the deck on the Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor, Aries, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. You could be a person, you could be single. You could be single. Look at here. I cut that on that, right? And this deck, I got Scorpion. I got the Death card right there on that deck. I'm just saying, it's something to, take into consideration. With this one, got ancestors looking around. Look at the baby. The baby can see the ancestors. Yeah. Listen. Look, listen, and learn, y'all. Meditation is key. And you could be someone who is alone. She's talking to a squirrel, redhead, and you've come to a point where you have no one only but you and your creator. And as lonesome as that can be, it is the most beneficial part of life. If not for those moments where you're in hermit mode. I've never seen, I rarely see a person go into hermit mode on their own. It's usually something tragic. It's usually because they've been outcasted, they've been abuse. Narcissistic abuse is always that, there when that happens. Scapegoats get that, but you come out the other end of that is power. Okay. And a lot of people are not going to be able to make it, because it's like you got to give it all up and let go and let God, and know that I don't care what people say. Like, I mean, I respect it, but you're not going to deter me from getting at my God, because I am a different religion than you is, because God loves me and God loves you and God loves me and you. Okay, so you gotta, like, yeah, you got to get alone so that you can find your own identity. But let me keep it moving. I got 20 minutes. I got 20 or 30 minutes left. And my throat's dry. I don't think I brought my water up here. Mm, y'all, I swear to God, I turned that damn heat up and listen, I don't even want to complain. It's just, never mind. It's just not, yeah, my throat is like annoying me because I need I just need some humid, you know, tolerable climates, you know what I'm saying? Inside. Like it be so my toes are cold. Mm, yep. Yep. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so I know I messed my cars up, y'all. I personally, I think the way that I do things is cool because it gives people need to know and learn. And one of a lot of the people that I actually follow, and I mean just for years, they don't edit, they don't there aren't a whole lot of bells and whistles. You guys remember, I don't know if you recall, like when I first started, I mean, I used to have it decked out. But and I do still have all that decked out stuff. I just don't, it's like, well, I don't feel like it. I want the information is more important than, you know, um, how my hair look and stuff. But at the same time, I don't doing tarot cards though, you don't want to really I wouldn't advise a tarot card reader to be so free with showing up with their face and stuff like that because people be doing the most. Hmm. They be doing the most. Just this right here is too much. Really, this is a lot. But and you gonna put your whole fucking face? Nah, no can do. I used to, but I won't. I will not. But the parts of the readings that I have done where you did see my face, I don't mind because now you know how I look in that way. Can't nobody pretend like they're me because I'm me. Period. Mm-hmm. All that copy and catting is not going to be wrecking. Okay, as I say that, I've got the Two of Swords energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini combined here with the major arcana, the highly most developed aspect of this one here, the High Priestess. There is something that's being withheld from you. Okay. Also, I have a tendency as of late, I tend to associate the Two of Swords energy sometimes with somebody having like a some kind of personality defect, like a person up in here, a demon, or something, possibly. Okay. It happens. Okay, so we're going to clarify that. First energy, this here King of Wands, is going to go with this here Four of Pentacles, which is further concluding or confirming the energy of something being withheld, unsaid, unspoken, not shown, lie by omission. But that energy, again, it hasn't been really revealed yet. I've got the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. Something's going on with someone's home stability, house of worship, and or like organizational, housing. You know what I mean? You feel me? The Hierophant and the house housing. What I just did that one right there. That was good. Okay, so Queen of Swords is going to be confirmed with and combined with our Hermit energy. Yeah, this energy, the Queen of Swords got done. The pain. There was so much pain due that occurred, due to some kind of betrayal or some kind of a lie. Family can only be doing stuff like that to you. Family or real close ones like that can only have it. They're the only ones. It's like some crazy ass, like that's not your real mom. You're like your mom's your aunt or some shit like that. Possible energy out here, okay? And you name it. First of all, research. Someone has taken the time to go do some research on their own self. Check yourself first. That way, you don't you don't have to become toxic and karmic even more than you already are. It takes guts to do the introspection that the Hermit does do, within the Queen of Swords, brokenhearted energy. But we find out in time that the broken hearts and the accidents and the things that had happened a lot to us, we are responsible for repairing ourselves. This world is people are so hurt, messed up, tricked up, fucked up, you name it, that they can't help you. You gotta help you. And when God gives you an opportunity to, be somewhere to sit back down and think for a minute, that's a blessing. That's a true blessing. And I got the Ace of Swords in my hand, along with the Queen of Swords in my hand. That's a double entendre. If you don't know, that's a lot. That's a lot of validation. That's a fact. Okay, it takes a lot to like to go behind the scenes and to go down, um like humiliated or something, robbed of something that you probably should have known, but you don't and didn't, and you don't have nowhere to go find it out. And you know what happens? You're not going to be able to find it out. You're going to only be able to have to get it from God. And when you have to go that route, that's what they messed up at. A lot of these times, a lot of these relatives and these people, they leave you by yourself, right? You sitting there, you crying, you hungry, you ain't got no money, you ain't got no food, whatever the case could be, you ain't got no hope, you ain't got this, and you ain't, but you ain't though. Like, that's how you feeling, right? And why? And it's so bad. But if you end up still living to the next day, and then the next day you keep waking up, are you gonna find a reason to be living? And it's not gonna be for the motherfuckers that did you dirty or hurt you. It's gonna be because God's gonna start breathing good life and answers and information back into you. Chariot, perseverance, clarifying the high priestess. This is like a mega high energy. Yeah. This is, like I said at the beginning of this, I paid the cost to be the boss. You've paid the cost to be where you are. A lot of people, they may not be willing to be ready to accept you, who you are. They might have to do what you say. Go figure that. They might be like, oh, over my dead body, and you gonna be like, you gonna hang them. Do what you have to do, and it's gonna be your call. It'll be your call. Okay, so you guys need to start matching that kind of energy. And I'm only speaking so you know who you are. There's no point in being in charge of people if you still got a bunch of fuckery on your mind. Like, this is stuff that we really need to take like for serious. Like, we gotta have like a code of ethics, literally, because this is not, is bigger than just you and me. It's bigger than you. Gosh, I mean, a lot of you have been down and out. Some people have been locked up, locked away somewhere because of somebody's freaking lie for years. God is going to give you the grace to follow through with this here. You've been somewhere laying down, slumbering, sleeping because it's no hope. No one ever, wins this. The house always wins. The head weirdo grandmama, granddaddy always get their way. Everybody always does what they say. But the buck stops at you. Okay? They don't call us the chosen one or God's elect for nothing. And it also, you don't touch the elect. You don't touch them. That's a real warning. That's a real heads up. Like, hey, ding ding, don't touch them. Yeah, I've got the Two of Wands here. Waiting. You've been waiting for a very long time. Long time. Okay? Ten of Cups for your abundance. For your turn. I feel like I'm talking to someone whose motive is, your heart is after God's own heart, literally. Okay, and whoever you are, thank you. You know how they like, you see the veterans and stuff like that, and you be like, yeah, I was a veteran. I'm a veteran. They're like, thank you for your service. I want to say to you, thank you for your service, like, real talk, because yeah, thanks. Three of Swords at the bottom, broken heart, sorrow, disappointment. You've had to overcome that, okay? But this energy is back out here because someone is disappointed. I like I said, I think it's not it's not you. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Emperor's energy out here as I say that. This Emperor energy is past situation, something that has already transpired. So we're going to combine that with the number 9 of Wands, okay? And the Hanged Man energy. You're taking it from that Hanged Man energy, like I said, okay? This has already been prophesied. This has already been prophesied. I can only just put those words on it because your energy, it's already been written. We've already got the memo. A lot of your peoples from your past that you shouldn't be dealing with, they don't get it, okay? But that you're going from the Hanged Man energy, transitioning into an Emperor energy, rigid, following rules and regulations, being held accountable, maintaining your position, strong, very strong. Rightfully bullheaded and stubborn, not movable. That's already been established. You've been down for mad long. You've been in a hangman position for God knows how many times. Okay. And now, like I said, the only thing that a person can do is what you say right now. You're going to have to get permission. You're going to have to go to me first, and then I will go to, I'll figure this one out. Wait a minute. People don't, they're not going to like it. And a lot of people that are in that fallen state, they don't like to show you respect, and you know um they don't like that, or they can't cheat on you and get you all burning and having problems and have you out here crying all crazy and chasing them. They don't appreciate that. They want smoke now. They want the smoke, unaware of the fact that though I look like I'm alone, don't mess around and find out. Look, I got moving on to Karma Water, Six of Swords, and I got the Queen of Cups. Most definitely intuitive. Tapped into everything that is everything. Okay, everything that is everything is at my beck and call. Is what you tap into when you make it through that time, when you're like by yourself forever. And that movie with Tom Hanks, he tapped into that. That's the only way that he literally made it through that situation that he made it through. You guys would have to go look. It might be an old movie. I don't know how old you are, but yeah, there is an energy of somebody moving on the calmer waters, be that them emotional, spiritual waters, or physically moving. Okay. I see literally it's applicable to both. You see she holding up a box. There was a sacrifice made, and it's a spirit guide leading her. That could be somebody's grandparent. That is like way a long time ago, like a real long time ago, person from your DNA. You feel me? Not like from the last three, like not from like your mama or your grandmama, not even your great grandma, but to like maybe somebody that's an archetype that's from Africa, or that's from you name it. Okay. They could be white, they could be black, they could be whatever. You could be black and they could be white, and it could be whatever. People need to get some information about how we don't have the same ancestors. Like me, you, and your biological sibling, y'all ain't got the same ancestors. So no, you can't have what I got. Yeah, we not the same. Sometimes, like, they don't get it sometimes. Everybody wants to be, everything but what they got and what they have. Only a few of us are wise enough to be like, hey, how about we do it the right way? How about I wear my outfit and you wear your outfit, and we're happy. I keep my man and you keep your man. I take care of my kid and you take care of your kid. Like, you don't have to have what someone else has. It won't fit me to right. I don't want it if it don't belong to me. Okay, I got the Eight of Pentacles. Work is something to be an acquired in the very near, and this could be applicable to your work space as well. Like I think I started out with saying that there's some sort of an promotion or something that's indicated, or something, some new thing, new opportunity, new thing. All right, so you got that there. This is at work also, is what this card is indicating. Okay, so someone is withholding some kind of information from you at work. You're going to find this out, and don't worry, I have another. Well, I might, let me see where we are with the timing. We're over an hour. We're about to hit the hour mark, but I don't care if you don't care. Okay, I'm gonna go. Y'all, this is why I know I love what I'm doing because I'm so freaking sleepy, right? But I don't feel like going to sleep now because I'm doing it. Yeah, so I probably won't get back at this until like a few days from now. All right, yeah, all right. Let me get back to the point here. This could definitely be applied. You could definitely apply this to something that's going to be occurring at work. Also, with this seven of swords, energy, communication, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or somebody that's like a water sign, or somebody that's an earth sign, also with them two right there. Somebody might try to call your place of employment and put their foot in their mouth. Okay, they're not it's not it won't work though. A lot of you could have been slandered in the past. Like this looks like a back there, it looked like a bunch of people sitting around a table at like a meeting at a what they call them things at work, a board meeting, and he's wearing a mask. So this could definitely be something that applies to you and your situation. You also could be a Leo with the lion and a fox or something like that. Someone could be doing some kind of swap energy also. What I love about these tarot card readings is that the very many branches that it can fan out to, and you can apply to. And so when you find that you don't like a particular content creator, sometimes you might just want to go ahead and get the information and spit out the bone, period, because information is what you need to know, and it's not something that you're supposed to add. You're not supposed to like break it down and start living that way, because it could be wrong. But do your due diligence. Let me tell you, your body, your whole existence is created to know these things and to find these things out. So everything is not going to come to everybody via a book. Some people it will, some people it will not. Okay, but when one door is closed, that's because there's another one open. Know that. So when you're under attack and they hitting you from every angle, you best believe they can't do it. It's not going to be able to be done. You can't get me from every angle. You're just not going to be able to. And when you think that you do, that's God. That's not you. But let people think. And look, I got the magician at the, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I got the magician and the three of cups. They're doing, no, and the page of cups. Somebody doing some kind of sex work, sexual. Look at it. Look, I ain't lying. Y'all see me shuffle. Yeah, so there's some kind of sex magic going on as well. So you just want to be clean, cleanse yourself, because this is the time to cleanse too. Like clean your space, clean your body, clean, do a cleanse, like a herbal cleanse or something like that. Drink some water, shake it up a little bit, move it around, flip it up, you know what I mean? Flip shit around, change it. Incense, I stay with my incense. What are you at, matter of fact? Like whenever I run out of insight, I find a way to cleanse my area. Like you're not never going to be able. And now it's mental. So even if I don't have nothing, I'm going to find a way to get that done, because I know that that's what makes me better. And I mean, it's my duty to share it with you, because you can't get it from your family, so you can come here and get it. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, look at that. That's something else. So be mindful if you're having dreams, if you're feeling like you want to, like, you ready to go do it to something, out of the blue. As I say, at the seven of cups, y'all, I can't make it up. Yeah, so it's not coming from you. Don't do it if it's not part of your plan. Work your plan and plan your work. Period. Stick to your plan. What's this guy? That guy Sean. He's got a song out. He says, "Stick to the voices in my head," and I just love it when he goes into that part where he's like, "Stick to the plan." When you stick to the plan, I promise you, you're going to find out that you've got a lot of support from an invisible to the naked eye realm. Like things are just going to work out good for you. You're going to just be okay. You want to be okay. And I mean, you will, at the beginning of your journey with that there, you're going to come into people telling you done lost it and stuff, and you're wrong. And your energy, just don't waste it. Just don't, no, don't waste it. Don't waste yourself complaining and like, but let me don't do that, because you could take that energy and create something. Let that individual go. Let him go. Let him go. So you can let God. Okay? It could be a Scorpio withholding something from you. Okay. It could be a Scorpio withholding something from you because of some kind of some sense of entitlement or something like that. Okay. Let me move on. I got yo son. I can't make this shit up. But I got judgment. So this is the truth. Listen, you could be a Sagittarius. You could be a Virgo. You could be a Gemini as well. Major arcana, speaking. But judgment is definitely here. Let me shuffle these cards and turn this damn heat off. You know what? I'm not gonna make down them steps. All right, so here we've got the Knight of Wands energy. Here is what we're going to be clarifying the Two of Cups with. Okay, let me see. Someone's charging in. This is like consequence. Consequently is what I'm getting. Fire sign, water sign, consequence, karma. This is what's going to be the sacrifice. This is what is going to have to be owed or something like that. Like somebody's going to be coming to charge in, or this is going to be forsaken. Your friend, your best friend, your best self. Validation, validity, authenticity. Okay. Um, this is the contribute. This is the karma. Okay, this is what's happening. This is because all of this. You feel me? All because of everything we just spoke about is what we got this for. So somebody is paying and not being able to spend enough time with to connect and get to know their true self or their true better other their best friend. I mean, their platonic person or their romantic person or whatever and wherever. This is being taken out of the equation because when you take this away from someone else, God is fair and God is the truth. I'll say that because I don't want to get into saying about perfect because we have a will that's always moving, so things are always changing and there are always new variables being equated all the time. Even just now when I started this sentence, we're on a new situation. We at somewhere else that's not going to happen again, which just happened a second ago. You feel me? So, and that's something that the smart, intelligent earth that we live in, this place we stay at, right? It's always considering and communing and trying to find the least um problematic way of meeting an end and to maintaining some kind of homeostasis, some sort of harmony within all of us. Okay, because it ain't never really gonna be 100%. I could never say, I don't see how it could ever be 100% um perfect, and that's why they be like, oh, you are 99.99 some else percent the dad or whatever, because why we just can't say 100%. It's, you know what I'm saying, why we can't just say that much. That's because it's like not able to be said, but I'm not trying to open up an extra can of worms that would be about perfection and who's perfect, is God perfect, am I perfect. I'm not going to open that up, and I'm just not, okay, because you listen, I goes in, I got the Ace of Swords at my hand though, like the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Sharp, intuitive mind. Celibacy is also indicated. Somebody's not getting in there. Okay, it's all right. You can't mess around and get pregnant by the wrong one. Shoot, I'm trying to tell y'all, don't do it. If you've already done it, then you need to tell them don't do it because you're going through it. You're going through it if you date it down. You got pregnant by a bum. A slickster. All right, I got justice in my hand as I say it, which tells me it's a fact. I'm not lying to you. I will not lie to you. I'll keep it real. But what you've got in your environment though is no, I mean what you've got with your karmic contribution. This look is that's clarified. That's justice. Justice. All right. This was supposed to go in the environment sector, but I put it where I put it. So, justice is this is going things are going to be evened out and made right by whatever, like eye for an eye is indicated, but maybe I'm not. Like you lost what you lost. Like you've been exiled, you've been out there struggling, crying, and going through all the woes and all of that stuff, right? Well, what's going to occur is these people who had parts in that and having you in that space of existence, you're going to actually be soon seeing them. I cannot look at the death card. They're going to be embodying that energy, and you're going to be a witness to it, and you're going to be in um the Empress Chariot. You see that third card that came out, Empress Chariot. You know, you've been recent, and I didn't even peep this, yo. I got the Empress and the Emperor directly next to one another. Me kind of make it up. Listen, this is a fact, Jack. You know, you're going to be in that energy of, being in charge. I don't want to use the word boss because it's got a less it's you, but let's just go ahead and use it because my vocabulary words just left the building, so I need to get another one. A thesaurus in my brain now. Okay, yeah, so you're going to be in that energy, and the responsibility to do whatever it is that you do is going to be up to you. You feel me? So whoever took something out of your hand is coming back to your hand. And here's the kicker. You don't want what doesn't belong to you. However, if it's appointed to you because the person that it's belonging to can't, I'll think about it, and if I can bring it, if I can integrate that into my initial what I'm supposed to be doing. Like everybody is not supposed to be the effing leader and shit. Like period. Some people they just not supposed to though. And then but they want to so bad. They want all of that admiration and notoriety and shit. And then they get goofy and start flipping shit around and changing babies and shit. Like too many. I can't keep track. Resort disappointment is the end result. Okay, but that's clarifying this here environment. So all right, yeah, okay. I think the disappointment energy when it comes to what's supporting this and what's contributing to this here, it's going to be on both ends of the spectrum because, like I said, I don't want to take over someone else's situation that I don't like, even though they did whatever they did to me. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it a lot. Like I know that they've got their day coming and stuff like that, but that's not the reason why I sing or do this. I don't want to witness it, but I need to align myself with a countenance that is able to withstand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Use your imagination. I mean, go read a book about your favorite person who's got the demeanor of what you need to have. The countenance of a king or queen energies, like what I'm talking about. Royalty. Yeah, a position of authority. You're gonna need to get used to it, get accustomed to it. Okay, so get yourselves in alignment. For that. Even as you will be getting like the darts of the people around you hating it, and you'll feel it, but you done entered into a different level of grace where you ain't supposed to really talk about people in high places. You're not supposed to put your mouth on them, and if you do, I mean, you might not have the people around you yet, the physical. You might, I don't know. Okay, I know me. I'm a loner. Okay, like, so for the most part, I'm alone and I don't want to integrate. I have to. Okay. I don't want to. I must. Okay. So, and I miss being my times. I miss my time when I was just alone and just, it's so crazy how the thing that I hated the most became the one thing I need and miss. Yeah, you're gonna be getting yourself ready. So, start being healthy and getting whatever you can tend to and take care of. You tend to it and you take care of it. And then when the time is right, you're gonna be sitting just right and pretty for God to throw something nice on you because you've taken care of all that you can do. After you do all you can do, let go, God, let go and let God. I got the Six of Wands. You're gonna be in the eye. You're going to be in the public, in the public eye for some reason or another, for some sort of an accomplishment. Nine of Pentacles. So something is definitely getting ready to go into your favor. Something's getting ready to have you. Someone's going to have a beautiful day soon. You could be a fire sign. You could be an earth sign. You could be a single person. And you're beautiful, by the way. You're beautiful. You're one of them kind of folk where you make people better, okay? You make life worthy, worth living. You know what I'm saying? Some people have that ability. You got the Knight of Swords here. clarifying the King of Swords here. So what the plan had been was somebody was really coming in to like verbally like like fucking attack you, put you in your space and in your place. That's the plan. But that's the plan, and I feel like that energy is not. That energy got people at the bottom of the deck. I got the Ace of Cups talking about your birthright or the female vagina. Somebody wants that ass, probably. Okay, that's quite possible. But anyway, they're coming to slander you and to like literally put you like they coming for you. Like you, you about to get some attention. Oh no, no, nah. No, I'm gonna fuck that up. Like somebody gonna try to show some pictures or I don't know, do one of them things where you know remember the guy on what's that? Just they show you doing like try to make you doing or have some photos of you. You know how they be putting your face on other bodies and then making it seem like you're the one like doing whatever God knows what and everything. I like that. I don't care. Look, listen. Oh, yo, that's y'all. Y'all saw me doing that. I did that one, didn't I? So I would respond. That's just how I feel. I just now seen the 10 of Wands energy as well. And what do we have here? We do have the Queen of Swords clarifying, and she's kind of she's almost in inverted, like she's halfway around the corner and shit. So yeah, this here Queen of Swords outcome, these lies and illusions and shit like this clarified by the Queen of Swords. You know, she on tilt. Yeah, she's very vicious, vindictive, and evil. She's like the Ice Queen when she's in reverse. Okay. And this is could you just think with me for a minute. Just imagine this, just picture this for a moment. A picture a person who is skilled at slicing you so many different kind of ways. Like I'm talking about an artiste when it comes to doing the dumb stuff, like the meanest, most bad stuff. Can you imagine having that energy in a state of confusion? Yeah, they trying to come. They're not going to stop. The ego can't. They done lost it. They don't know if it's their ego, and I still keep cutting it on the here on the star card, yo. Aquarius energy, and I got the 2 of Cups. Is that the 2 of Cups came but back out here again? This has got something to do with your ability, your healing, and connecting with your true higher self, and or your significant other friend. Though I be liking that friendship part a lot more than that lover part, but the lover part is the one that gives off the best vibrational frequency though. Like so it's time to get back in love, y'all. Love, love, love. Usually the star is naked. She be naked as hell, but she not this time. All right, and so I think that was it something I wanted to read, y'all. Let me see. I'm gonna there was this thing I was looking at. Since we've already gone this long, okay, I am if you can give me a moment to try and ascertain what it was that I had I saved it. Okay, let me see something real quick. I'm gonna read something for you. I'm a little bit, mommy, a little bit slow with this here, this shit, this goddamn it phone and shit, yo. I can't sometimes, but let me get in here. Okay, I'm almost there. This is not what I asked for. I know, god damn it. I know. I gotta find a different route. 1 second, folks. While riding through the storm. I don't know where that came from. All right, I'm gonna try and find it anyway, even though it's eluded because I'm not buying no fucking storage yet. Like, what the? You smile me like, yo, man, fuck out of here. I'm sorry for cussing, but fuck out of here and shit. Like, the fuck? You gonna force me to buy some shit before I can look at my goddamn picture I took? What if I'm having a problem in the middle of the ocean and I need my picture? Like, what the fuck? That's so sickening. It's cool though, cause we gonna sit here and we're gonna look at it. And if I have to post it at a later date, I'll do it. But I'm gonna sit here and try to find it. If you got time, I got time. I do. I got time. I'll do it. I'm gonna sit here and find a way to finagle my way out of this fucking storage goddamn situation. I'm not spending my money. I'm not about to do it. Let me go back that way. Listen, bro, son, cuz up, boom, 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 boom. Tina Marie, whoo. Yeah, guys, I've been playing bingo. Like, why? And I kind of, it's kind of like an enjoying or something. Well, anyway, the moral of this here dynamic is, all right, guys, I don't have my other device up or but anyway, so I don't recall exactly which proverb that it was, unless I do write it down, but it was like Proverb 23 or 32 or something like that. Proverbs 32:23 or something like that. Again, I said, but it was talk, but I got swept away into an actual Proverbs 23 verse 22. Do not despise your parents when they get old. Yeah. So like, yeah, so it was basically, if I can recap it, but don't quote me, and I can't even give you the person's name that this actually came from because I can't get there. You see, I can't get it. But like, he was talking about how he always thought that he always resented this guy always resented his mother because he felt, because he had like a shitty upbringing or something like that, right? And he, before she passed away, she had given him a birthday card. And he got the card, he just tossed it over there somewhere and stuff. And then he ran into somebody sometime later and they told him that, yo, man, she was in the freaking at the store getting that card, and she was picking that card out for mad hours. Like she put a lot of energy into, getting that card for this kid, right? I don't know if it was a guy or a girl kid. I'm not certain. But the mom's she's passed on already. And he also had come to the realization that he's not perfect and he's gone through a lot. There's a lot that he's finding out late, like we all are, right? So that same thing does apply to your parents, okay? As fucked off as they is, even that older that old chick and or dude, the one that ain't right, sitting there lying to her own kids so she can just go ahead and die. Fuck them. I don't care if they. Oh, I don't care. That's what I feel like she's doing. Like you, that right there. I mean, we need to educate ourselves and separate ourselves from relying on people. Like, look at patterns, y'all. Pay attention to patterns. Pay attention to patterns. Okay, you got these people trying to separate you from your siblings and shit. Is they siblings is not around. Okay, so if you ain't got, if your shit ain't right, and then you got this elder trying to tell you fuck off, fuck your brother and fuck your mother and fuck your dad and all that, and then they gonna turn around and die. You and your mother, your brother, your sibling, y'all can't even reach and talk to each other. She gone. He gone. He passed on. He left. He left and didn't give a hell about you. He just played you like he did. He was playing you. She was playing you. She was lying to you. Yeah, she was talking. She was doing that. And I mean, like, I don't let nobody tell me, can't nobody tell me where I'm going when I die. So I'm not gonna tell them where they going when they die. But I'm just saying. That's all I can say about that part. But let me say, I'm trying to go back online one more time. I really would like to read it. If I, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try. If I find it, I shall I'll repost it. Cause I hit like some kind of thing to make it. Hold on, y'all. I might have had came up on something. I might have done it. Did I do it? But it's called, okay, so there's a term called, I told you I was going to find it. All you got to do is stick to it a little bit. Stick to itiveness is what my mom used to call this. All right, so it's called parental alienation, is the term, but it's not acknowledged in the regular court. But let me see where I was at with it, though. Um, Come the blank on, yo. Mm, 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 mm. Come the blank on. Son, I swear to God, yo. And the reason why I post and I don't edit, because like I said, like who the fuck, has time for it all the time. I'm still looking. Okay, I hope that I'm being well, you do know that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. I say that to cover my legal self and as a leader in this here um content creation of mine, it is my responsibility to let you know that you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. It applies to me and you too. I'm trying to tell you. I'm looking for that thing though. Me looking. All children treating their parents. Was it in this one? I'm very much there on it, okay? And if you've watched it up to this point, then thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I do though. Share this though. And maybe I'll I'm afraid to click on something because it might not be the right one. Yeah, maybe I might repurpose this here and cite information and one more. Okay. This wasn't it, but this was an interesting part where it says when the son brings reproach. Hold on. It says a son who brings shame and reproach. It says he who does violence to his father and chases away his mother is a son who brings shame and reproach. This verse, like 10:1, a wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is a sorrow to his mother. And damn, that's vicious, yo. It says a foolish son is a sorrow to his mother. And 15:20, a wise son makes a grandfather. Okay. Repeats a common motif of Proverbs. Sons can make fathers and mothers happy, or they can bring them shame. So can daughters. But Solomon writes to a son, so daughters will have to read themselves into it as son. Okay, that was in parentheses aspect. It says, here is Solomon's point. Sons, you may not realize how you affect your parents or teachers. Oh, or teachers. There's that part. But you have the power to make them happy or miserable. Sons should remember their power over their parents when they contemplate whether to obey the introductory exhortation of Proverbs. Hear, my son, your father's instructions. Forsake not your mother's teachings. Hearing will be good for sons, but it will also be good for father and mother. It will bring them happiness. A son refusing to hear brings sorrow. It is the worst such refusal of ends up to a son. And you know what this brings me to, y'all, and I'm probably gonna have to redo this because I'm way too far in, but what happens is, so you got these grandparents or these parents or these elders or these people, teachers, everyone who is like manipulating, a person's mind for whatever reasons other than for their own better good. When you do that, you're gone. You didn't got what you came to get. You got your bag of chips and whatnot, right? And so now this person that you just now made forsake their family or something, the weight of that is so heavy. And when you're mistreating somebody, it feels so bad. That's why you got to just stop sometimes. Like, let me just figure this out. Maybe I shouldn't be so mean to my dad. I am being too hard on my child. Maybe I am being hard on them. You got to step back and ask yourself, because someone may have mistaught you. And if your heart and your mind are not jiving together, that's because something's not right cognitively. Something isn't adding up. And when that happens, you owe it to yourself to look into it, to literally go somewhere, think about it, consider it. Okay? I mean, and then it's a beautiful, I love to be wrong. I enjoy, I love it. I like being corrected. I've learned to appreciate it. So, and so with that being said, I don't take accountability though. But what I ain't gonna take accountability for though, I can apologize for my wrongs because there have been them. Believe me when I say it, okay? I have. But it's like sometimes I did this, I itemize it because now the other person is responsible for taking accountability for it. And if the other parent is the one that's responsible, the other parent did that. Okay, that other parent did that. That other parent is still sitting, and if that other parent is still sitting there, sending them damn babies to hell, sending them babies to a heartache, that other parent ain't shit. Okay, and I would like to call judge. I want God to come and look at that right there. And I have a right to do that. Especially when you ascend into a different dimension. Yeah, and we're getting to that part where they say it's high level and not eye level. Yeah, that part, that dance. So I gotta go. I know it's been long. Play this when you're driving or something, okay, guys? Toodles.